Duval County students have one more week of summer vacation before the new school year begins. The district is still facing hundreds of teacher vacancies, as well as support staff and administrative job openings. News 4 Jax reporter Joe McLean sat down one-on-one with Superintendent Dr. Diana Greene to ask her about this year's unique challenges. He's joining us live from school district headquarters on the South Bank. Joe, a lot of parents are eager to hear Dr. Greene's answers to your questions.
Yeah, Tom, new state laws, that teacher shortage you mentioned, a lot of parents wondering how this year is going to go. I did speak to the superintendent today. Her real message was, if we all work together this year, we got this. She said there's two things she really wants families to provide to the district. One is engagement, and the other, she says, importantly, is patience.
It's been a tough 2.5 years, but we believe that this year, just like any other year, our school-based administrators, our teachers, support staff, from the district down to the classroom, we're all ready.
An optimistic tone from Superintendent Dr. Diana Greene ahead of the new school year.
Yes, patience needs to be the key word. I think 2 years ago, pivot was our new word. Well, this year will be patience.
A new school year, but with the same challenge, a shortage of hundreds of classroom teachers and even more support staff. In response, the district is taking measures to temporarily fill the gaps, slightly increasing class sizes, bringing in more substitutes, and working qualified administrators as teachers in a pinch. Greene said it's not just for show.
This is not about a photo op moment. It's not about being on television. It's about ensuring that our students have a teacher, and our teachers are so important. The qualifications to be a teacher is very high.
Meanwhile, district leaders are crossing their fingers that voters will approve a referendum later this month, which would increase the property tax rate to fund pay raises for veteran teachers and make the district more competitive. Greene says it's vital as the profession is bleeding qualified teachers.
The referendum will not bring new teachers, but it will continue to show our teachers, especially our veteran teachers, how much we appreciate them and the importance of them staying in the profession.
But a tax increase is a tall order during an economic crisis when inflation is punishing pocketbooks.
Is there a longer-term strategy if the millage rate is possibly rejected?
The long-term strategy is working with our local colleges because the colleges are not producing as many educators as they have in the past. When I was a principal, I would have a list of people to interview, more than what I needed. But today, that list is very short.
Bottom line, Greene said with fewer teachers and staff, it's got to be on parents and family members to stay involved with their children's progress.
What would you want parents to do to think about this year in particular?
This year, I want parents to be engaged. Our schools are open, so they can come volunteer. When they have orientation, please show up. Work with your child's teacher. Let's get back to that team Duval. We're all in this together.
I also spoke with Dr. Greene about that new law that deals with how gender identity and sexual orientation are talked about and taught in schools. More on that discussion coming up tonight on News 4 Jax at 10. Reporting live, I'm Joe McLean, Channel 4, the local station.
Thank you, Joe. You can watch Joe's entire interview with Dr. Diana Greene on News 4 Jax Plus. Just look in the Editor's Choice channel. You can find a link inside this story on news4jax.com.